Well, most of you don't know me, so let's start with this. I've been making videos on YouTube for about 6 years now. The past 5 years was on the original Lastney channel, and I ended up deleting a lot of those vids, but I only really liked a few of those to keep up to this day. Ever since I moved out of my folks' place, I've just been working most of the time and trying to make rent, so this hobby has taken a back seat, really. And there was a time where it was manageable to do the YouTube thing full time, and I told my folks, and they saw the small income I had at YouTube as a chance to increase my rent. It's one thing if they weren't charging an egregious amount of rent in the first place, but they were never really the supportive type to begin with. And I tried this pseudo-documentary thing that Turkey Tom did, and I realized I just kept covering boring people and trying to make them interesting. Those videos would take me a month each. And I know it's hypocritical to say that considering who I am, but it's the truth. And I've been posting on YouTube since I was very young in the first place, and I lost those channels now. I can't find them, but it's something I've just always liked doing since I was a kid. It's a part of who I am, and the point of doing this for me isn't about going viral, and it's not about really making money. It's just putting what I think into the universe, just putting it out there, the idea, and proving that I do exist. And I did exist at some point and believed what I believed. And sure, I made music. Making music was fun, but that requires so much time too, and I'm not even that good at making music, I'll be honest. And I have a lot more to learn. Maybe if I have the time, when I'm retired, if I retire, who knows. Even just writing the script, I promised myself a beer once the full vid is ready to be rendered. With all that said, when I really popped off YouTube for a few minutes way back then, it felt like the best feeling in the world. I worked my whole life for those moments of having a big audience on YouTube. My entire life, almost. It's not like I was making videos, churning them out every day, but like the feeling of wanting to do that and doing it semi-consistently, it felt like a payoff, a huge payoff. And I was telling myself a lot before those times, I wish I could just hit a reset button and try my life again with what I know. And though that still may be true, when that happened and I got like 10,000 subs on the original channel, I was finally able to shout, I don't need that reset button anymore. But you had unsupportive boomer parents whose favorite catchphrase is, if you don't like it, you can buy your own house and leave, and a broken household on top of that. You have to choose to continue on working enough to make rent or to give it all up. And I spent majority of my life waiting for things to get better. And for the most part, they really have. And even now I'm grateful, and it is a very hard time for the economy and to make money in general. Not a lot of people are hiring. But if I didn't have such a harsh childhood, even though that anger and sadness lingered so long, I think it's finally over. And I know what I want to do with my life. Whether or not I make it to that point and I die from a car crash, from just driving my car, or in a natural disaster, there's only so much I can really plan for. And I can say certainly I truly did my best up to even this exact moment in time, reading this script out loud. I had a dream last night that I lost everything again. But it was alright.
Your face could never